have you ever wondered to yourself, is there something better out there for me? Like seriously, if you're sat on YouTube right now looking for some sort of distraction from your life, whether that be a music video, a video of a baby or a cat or a dancing monkey, I don't know, maybe something a bit naughty, I don't know, what you do on YouTube is entirely up to you. But if you're sat there thinking there must be something better out there for me, or you've ever had that thought, then I can completely relate, because that was me about 2.5 years ago. So I think the problem is that so many of us actually sit here and wonder that, but we never do anything about it. So I was someone who 3 years ago asked that question. I was living the dream, traveling in my 20s, living overseas, working overseas, and all of a sudden a family bereavement was a bit of a wake-up call. I came home and I was very quickly back in London, where I'm originally from, working in the rat race in a corporate sales job. And that question, within a matter of days, literally, of being back in the commute, working in an office, that question was back in my head and just wondering, this can't be it. You know, my travels can't be something that I only do in my early 20s. You know, I'd go into coffee shops, whether it be at home or when I was away, and see people busying away on their laptops and thinking, that's what I want, something that I can just pick up and take with me, so that I'm not restricted by 2 weeks holiday if you're in the States, or 4 weeks holiday in the UK. I don't know how much you get, but you know, in an age where things like Uber have sprung up and Airbnb have sprung up and all these services that I regularly use, clearly there's a lot of opportunity to work on the internet or online. I just didn't know where to start. But in 2013, like I say, when I had a family bereavement, it really made me ask that question a little bit more seriously. So I did a bit of research, and I was very quickly quite disillusioned and quite disheartened, because you go online, you look for business opportunities. If you type in make money online to Google, you'll very quickly see what I mean. There's a lot of hype, there's a lot of scam, there's a lot of stuff that sounds a bit too good to be true. And quite frankly, my advice to you is, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And I've learned that the hard way by spending money on things that were far too good to be true, and I should have known better. However, towards the end of 2013, I found some training and a mentor who was talking more about using the internet to self-educate. You know, we all know really that if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, you know, we can get online and learn anything nowadays, and there's absolutely no excuse not to ask that question, is there something better out there for me, and go and see if there actually is, because there's plenty of people sharing messages, sharing blogs, sharing their opinions, and sharing reviews of things that they may have done. So I found this training and this mentor, and I decided to invest a bit of money in what he was talking about, which was more along the lines of reskilling and educating yourself so that you can build income streams and businesses online that are completely lifestyle friendly, because you literally just take your laptop or maybe a phone and you can run a business. Now, obviously there's work involved and there's a bit of setup that goes alongside it, but I was someone who was prepared to work hard. I was prepared to learn new things. All I wanted was flexibility, and all I wanted was something that was mine, that if I'm going to pour all that effort and time and money into, that I get the reward for it. So to cut a long story short, I took this training, and that was 2 years ago, and in August 2015 I was able to walk away from my corporate sales job. I took a bit of a leap of faith, don't get me wrong, but I had got to a point where I'd started a business, I had learned a few skills, and I had enough faith and belief and had seen the results in my first 18 months that it made no sense anymore to keep plugging away in a corporate job, working crazy amounts of hours, 50, 60, sometimes more hours a week. And I was making more pro rata in my part-time online business that I'd set up and built. So what I would challenge you to ask yourself is, have you actually asked that question, is there something better out there for me, seriously enough to do anything about it? I know it's busy, life is tough. We say we're going to do things with our lives and we don't, but all you need to do is go looking for that information and it will present itself. And I'm here to tell you that there absolutely is something better out there, and if all you're looking for is the freedom to work when you want and where you want with something that's a little bit more lifestyle friendly, it absolutely exists. How many people do you see working on their laptops and talking about this millennial age that we're living in? It really is a golden age for entrepreneurs or people that feel like they have that sense that they'd like to create something of their own. All you need to do is invest a little bit in the right education. So what I'd suggest you do, if this sounds interesting and if anything I'm saying sounds familiar, is enter your email on the link that will appear in this video. And what I'm going to do is email you through a bit of an introduction to what I went through. I've since partnered with my mentors. I'm a partner in their business. And what we do is take people through the basics of what is required to reskill in a digital economy in order to build businesses that you can be passionate about, that work around your lifestyle, that are based around sharing your message. If you've got an existing business, it could be learning the skills to grow that business in the online space. So there's a multitude of things you can do with this education. So what I'd like to do is share with you the same introductory training that I went through. So all you need to do is enter your email address. I will send those through to you, and hopefully we can start working together and get you on that path whereby you have a lot more flexibility to enjoy the things that are important to you, you know, whether that be working from home so that you can see more of your children, or choosing when you work so that the things that you want to do with your life fit in. You know, for me, that's having a coffee with my girlfriends now that have had babies and they can't do evenings and weekend wines anymore. So enter your email address. I'll send you through the videos. If you've got any questions at all, just send me an email back, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Take care.